For most of us, when we think about Terrence Howard, we think about an actor. We think about Iron Man. We think about different movies he's been in, right, all over the place. But one day in 2019, when he retires, he talks about he has some findings. He has certain patents. He has 90-plus patents. Goes on Rogan's podcast, talks about it openly. Then Rogan brings Weinstein, Eric. They have a great debate together. And it was interesting saying, I need peer review. And Eric says, you're not a peer to review what you have. And then Terrence and I start speaking. And he says, I want you to put my white papers through any kind of AI to look at it and have some folks look at it. So I said, hey, Terrence, why don't we do this? I'm going to invite a guest. He didn't know who it was going to be. We invited a current NASA employee, 17 years with NASA, Dr. Yu, physicist, spacecraft subsystem manager, spacecraft fluids and structure branch. He comes in, they sit down, they go through things, and I thought he was going to correct them on everything, but he actually agreed with them on a few different things.
Terrence Howard has been on a journey to inspire us. He has been on a quest to redefine our understanding of science, energy, and the universe itself. His visionary efforts, like any other thinking outside the box, is met with skepticism.
I asked Brian Keating about the one document that you sent to me. I forwarded it to him, and he read it, looked through it. And, and I'll preface what he said. He's really trying to figure things out, going in the right. And he made a video talking about one area that he was wrong. I don't know if you've seen that video or not. Yeah. But he seemed very much willing to sit down and have the conversation. But, it almost seems like when even watching Weinstein, Eric, with you, it's like, look, we love what you're doing. And But
stop doing it.
Yeah, but stop doing it because peer review, you're not one of our peers. You're not qualified enough to get a peer review, but we'll give you an opinion.
But that is how breakthroughs in society has broken down barriers in a world that is stuck on remaining in what feels comfortable. Let me tell you a little bit of what he has tried to accomplish. His boldest idea is his redefinition of gravity. He argues that gravity is not a fundamental force, but an emergent effect of electromagnetic interactions and pressure differentials. Drawing analogies to water pressure and buoyancy, he envisions a universe where planetary motion and energy dynamics are governed by unified electromagnetic principles. While mainstream science remains unconvinced, Howard's theory sparks a provocative dialogue, one that echoes the audacity of Einstein and Tesla, pioneers who reshaped physics through unconventional thinking.
However, for the audience, if you don't mind, because the first time I heard about you going this direction, I'm a big fan of your work. When you came in, the first thing I said is the character, Harvey, Borden, from Fighting, right? The way you would speak, the way you would move. But this is the first time we saw you talking about you leaving Hollywood. Rob, if you want to play this clip, go for it.
Terrence Howard here. You made huge headlines when you said after you complete these 15 episodes of Empire, you got to walk away for a while or forever.
For good. I mean, everyone keeps trying to tell me don't say it's forever. But I've spent 37 years pretending to be people so that people can pretend to watch and enjoy what I'm doing when I've made some discoveries in my own personal life with the science that, Pythagoras was searching for. I was able to open up the flower of life properly and find the real wave conjugations that we've been looking for 10,000 years. Why would I continue,
Idea number 2, his vision also extends to solving humanity's energy crisis. He imagines harnessing Earth's electromagnetic fields to create limitless, sustainable power, rendering fossil fuels obsolete. His theories propose technologies that could revolutionize energy generation, offering cities pollution-free skies and a path to reversing climate change. Though speculative, these ideas align with global efforts to innovate beyond solar and wind, urging us to dream bigger. The greatest solutions lie in rethinking the tools we've yet to invent. His ideas aren't just confined to theory. He claims to have developed a new form of light using hydrogen geometry, aiming to replace drones and helicopters with technology that operates through electromagnetic decoupling. In 2022, he partnered with entrepreneurs to create the Lynchpin.
What got you to the point of being ready to say this to the world? Because this changed the game.
Well, we had introduced Lynchpin years before and was talking about Lynchpin being the common factor, the universal constitution, but no one would take it seriously. We talked about this grand unifying supersymmetry of the Lynchpin, that it showed how the universe behaved in contractive or expansive places. We had showed the ubiquitous nature of Lynchpin. Nobody would take it seriously. So then we decided let's now challenge the idea of gravity. And we, in comparison to a resonance model, like the universe is not based upon force, but based upon resonance, but based upon harmonic frequencies. So we decided let's put the Lynchpin in the proper place, and since we are saying that this is the common factor, that everything comes from it, let's put a number of Lynchpins in rotation and see if we can rebuild the planet Saturn. Well, we were able to do that without gravity, without dark energy, without dark matter. And without animation. Literally rebuild the planet Saturn in a simulation with the hexagon at the top of it.
Now, of course, critics are dismissing his ideas as pseudoscience, yet his journey embodies the essence of visionary thinking.
Walter Russell's periodic table that he put together. Now, you compare that to Mendeleev's periodic table. You'll compare Walter Russell's to it, and you'll see something completely different. It's unwinding.
Whoa.
From studying chemical engineering at Pratt Institute to collaborating with physicists on podcasts, he exemplifies courage.
You wrap yourself in the key of that other galaxy, or the edge of that galaxy. You wrap yourself up in that vibration. Guess what? You don't need to use any energy except maintaining that vibration, and the universe will move you over here.
His mantra, "Why accept limits?" urges us to embrace curiosity over conformity, much like Galileo or Copernicus, who faced ridicule before revolutionizing knowledge. The future belongs to those who dare to disrupt, dream, and redefine. Part of Terrence Howard's legacy is not in patents or peer approvals, but in his unwavering belief that humanity's greatest discoveries lie just beyond the edge of convention. His ideas are a reminder to change the world, first imagine it anew. Thank you for watching.